And you know what's up, guys? Oh my God, I know, my face is shining, but it doesn't even matter. You know what's up, guys? Love is up. Love. Love is up, you guys. Love is up. You know, I always say, I don't know if I'll put these videos out because I'm looking rough, you know. Normally you can go outside and you can do things to get beautiful, but hey, I ain't braided my hair up. There's just so much going on, but I'm not worried about, you know, I'm not going to sit up here and worry about what's going on down here in this world, because this is God's world, you know, guys. We're not in control of this world. And I was sitting up here and I was like, okay, you know, I'm going to get on here, you know, keeping it 100, because I started doing this, you know, well, getting on live and sharing my experience, strength, and hope, because I just at the time feel like I have a lot to say. But it seems like God took over, right, guys? And when God takes over, it is what it is. But I love it anyway. It gives me my outlet, and it lets me be able to afford to talk and tell you where I'm at and what's going on with me. And one of the things that's going on is, okay, we know we got coronavirus out here. We know that. So we know, you know, our world as we know it has changed. And this is becoming our new norm, right? And people are still dying left and right. We know that, right? But we also know that God is in control. And so when people, you know, sometimes people may say, why are these people laughing and being happy and you know, just going about their day as if, you know, nothing's happened, doing whatever they're doing, their home business or praising the Lord or whatever, and they're just going on about their business as if this is normal. But what I realize is that some people are not going to stress. You know, they trust in God, and His words is what they stand on, you know. So they're not going to be stressed and, you know, all over the place. You know, not saying that they don't get stressed, because I don't know about anyone else, but I'm a woman that believes in God, and I'm like, oh my God, this is a bit much. But at the same token, it was needed. I feel like it was needed, you guys. This world had gone amok. And I know I'm all oily, you know, you know, hey, I'm natural. Yes, I'm natural. I braided my hair, natural. Then we have this 5G. This 5G that, you know, hey, you know, guys, it doesn't take a rocket science. If you're an intelligent human being and you're using a certain amount of radiation, it doesn't take a rocket science to know that it's going to harm. And we're flesh. If it heats up flesh and does things with flesh that we eat in the microwave, you know, what do you think it's going to do to us, guys? Okay. That's like, I don't know, this 5G thing, this, you know, it's just something else that's going on in the world today. And it reminds me of the Bible when it said it's going to be rumors of war. There's war. There's rumors of war. And I'm not saying these are the end days. Nobody knows that but God, you know. But boy, we're quarantined. It's different. And I'm not saying this then because actually it might got some more to go. Because we're just getting to doing the things that they used to do on the cartoon, The Jetsons. I don't know if you guys know anything about the Jetson cartoons. But on the Jetsons cartoons, they used to be able to talk to each other on a screen from home. And so that was before that was even invented. And now we're able to do that. So we're just getting there. So we haven't even, we're starting to get to the boards that fly on their own and stuff like that. And hey, there ain't nothing new under the sun, guys. So God said it ain't. You know, if man thought it up, God gave man and woman a piece of his mind. And he says, whatever we think, we can invent, we can bring to life, you know. And but there's rewards to everything that we think. So all these people out here that's doing things wrong, you know, no, there's a reward for everything you do, good and evil, you know. There's a reward. So that's one of the reasons why I jumped on here too, is because I jump on not to just get on here, you know, but when I have something to say, when something is going on, and this 5G, and it's something different, but it's just like common sense. Of course it's not healthy. You know, I look at my new phone and I'm like, this phone has 5G. I don't want it. I don't have to have 5G. You know, go back to the, you know, I think the antennas. Go back to the little antennas. I don't know, 3G, 4G. We don't need all that. We good. 4G does a little bit something too. But no, I think it works out of the socket. So it's different. When you think you dealing with radiation, you know, common sense, you know, radiation is of a different nature than going through the electrical wire, because it's going through the air, and it's not seen like the same thing like this corona. It's not seen neither, you know. So radiation is not seen in either. We have too many things going on. We just don't, you know, businesses, if you got common sense, come on now, guys. You're going to get some money. Stop being greedy. What's wrong with you guys? Oh, my God. I don't know why. I just try not to look at myself because I look a hot mess. No makeup. You guys, forgive me. I started to make up my face. I started to put on some makeup. And you know what I said? Nope. I said, okay, maybe I should have beat my face. But it's so not important to me right now. So not important. To my princess and princesses, wow, 2020. We said 2020. We said 2020, right, guys? But wow. How many of us expected this? You know? Wow. But this is a time, you know what? This is a time to reflect. You know what I did, guys? Let me tell you what I did, and I have to celebrate. I actually stopped smoking cigarettes. Oh my God. Let me tell you. I'm going to tell you guys how I stopped smoking cigarettes. I didn't do it. Lord, I'm telling you, God did it for me. He really did. I just, you know, I slept. I was sleeping with, on YouTube, they got this prayer. And it's like 7-8 hours prayers. And, you know, if you're sleeping subconsciously, you know, your subconscious mind is listening too. And so whatever the prayer is for healing and this, and, you know, for healing, for strength, and it's praying your cells back together. It's praying health, and it's speaking, you know, healthiness in your body. And so I'm telling you guys, I like literally got up the next day. Now I've battled with smoking, and I've stopped before for a year, probably, oh my God, 7, 8 years ago, or maybe 3, 4. I don't know. I stopped before a couple of times, but I don't know. I'm just done for today, and I'm grateful. It's been I don't know. It's been about 4 or 5 days, and I'm just, I'm grateful. I'm not saying I didn't have a craving. I did, but I don't want them. I just don't want them. I don't know what was in those prayers, so I said, let me not just make a day of it. Let me just do it for like 7 days, or I may carry on listening to the prayer while I sleep. Healing prayer, because we don't know what's going through the air. And there's a line, and I hope, okay, I'll find that link. There's a link that you guys can go to, and I'll put the link on my page. I'll put it on my page. And you guys can go there, and it'll tell you if there's any towers in your area. So I'll make sure to add this to this video. Because I went and searched, and there is a tower. It's supposed to be 2 miles away from where I live, and I don't know where it is. And there is one, and it says one is pending. So that's the 5G that's pending, if it's not up, So we wondering why we getting headaches and nausea and all that stuff. They got radiation in the air that's killing us. That's sad. I mean, you big companies ought to be ashamed of yourself. But I'm not going to sit up and worry about it. But I am going to know if they're in my area. So, if they're in your area, you can fight the laws and say no. So that's the right that you have, as people. But, the big businesses, you guys should be ashamed. Why would you want to hurt people? At a time like this. When people are already suffering. I mean, just for money. Come on. Is it that serious, you guys? Come on. Stop being evil. Oh, my God. We'll have to pray for you guys. So mean. I don't get it. I don't get how people can be so evil. And they know they're hurting millions of people around the world just for money. Wow. You guys, we got to leave here, all of us. And then so you say some of us sooner, but you're going to have to, I ain't need nobody to come back, so you should. No, it's not worth it. So, I'm just saying it's not worth it. It's so not worth it. One thing I didn't quit doing, I do still smoke reefer. And I'm very honest about what I do, but that's it. I don't do anything else. But I stopped smoking cigarettes, and I am just grateful. I'm getting better. And I talked to my father, and I said, if anything, I'm going to get better. I'm going to get better. And everybody has their fight. No, everybody doesn't, fight the same things, I don't, unfortunately, I live alone. I don't have to worry about, only when my grandgrands come over. But I don't have to worry about touching things because I bleach everything and wipe everything down mostly all the time. And sometimes I get really paranoid with it. So I have to stop. I don't get, I try not to do that, get really paranoid with it, even though I'm looking correct, you guys. But I just had to get on to say that. Once I've sent my message, I'm pretty much done until I see you guys, until something else is on my heart. That was on my heart. If there's anything that we can do with the 5G, sign a petition. Don't let them put them in your neighborhood. You know, why would you want your, just for faster internet or faster phone service? No, it's not that serious. We're good. Protested. We the people have the rights. And no, we don't want that. We don't want to be hurting our kids going out there having radiation and dying, and you wondering why they got cancer and why they can't think and function. I be wondering why I be forgetting. It's a tower 2 miles away from here. That's not that far, guys. You know, that's not that far. So, and then they have one pending. So I have to see what this is all about, you know, guys. So I'm gonna share some links that someone shared, that I seen they shared, and oh my goodness, we have to stay woke, people. We're in a different time, and it does not mean get, you know, been out of shape. It means find out who God is, where He wants you in life, you know, what you can do to grow. That's what I'm doing. What can you do to start your own, whatever you want to start, you know, independently. What do you want to do? What do you want to contribute to the world as we know it now? And I guess this is just the way my way of contributing my thoughts, myself, my world. And I was doing this before the coronavirus, but I mean, well, actually not before. Coronavirus has been out since 1960, okay? Wow, imagine that. But this is just a different strand. So apparently they have different strands, people. So imagine that too. But we won't get stressed about none of that. My name is MonicalovelyGant. I am God's daughter. I mean, not saying that I am not human. I don't know about nobody else. I try not to walk in nobody's shoes but mine. I'm back.